Good morning, AKD family, and happy Friday. I hope your morning is off to a good start and you are ready for another great day at Akd Tv Elementary. Let's start our day with the Pledge of Allegiance to our American flag. At this time, please stand.
Okay. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic of which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our lunch choices today are pizzas and nachos and cheese with nachos and cheese. Lunch choices for Monday are hamburgers and Asian chicken.
All right, let's see you celebrating a birthday today and over the weekend. Before I start announcing birthdays, I forgot to announce a staff birthday yesterday. So Miss Cromer in second grade celebrated her birthday. So happy birthday, Miss Cromer. We hope you enjoyed your special day. All right, let's see who's celebrating a birthday today and over the weekend. So celebrating a birthday today is Dulce Escalante in Miss Davis's pre-K class. Celebrating a birthday over the weekend, Sheldon Watley in Miss Gable's class and Dylan Rivera in Miss Thomas's class. So happy birthday to those friends, and when the morning show is over, please come to the Media Center to get your birthday bag. It's now time for a few celebrations and announcements. Let me start with some celebrations. I have two positive behavior referrals that I want to announce this morning. The first one goes out to Mr. Travis's class. And this positive behavior referral is from Miss Ferrari. And this is what Miss Ferrari wrote on this positive behavior referral. Mr. Travis's class came to the library and demonstrated RCS behavior. They were well behaved, cleaned up after themselves, and used please, yes ma'am, and thank you. So that means you had really good manners when you visited the library. And Miss Ferrari checked everything off on your positive behavior referral. So way to go, Mr. Travis's class. Miss Freeman's class got a positive behavior referral yesterday. And so now we have two classes in third grade that have earned a positive behavior referral this week. So Mr. Travis's class, Miss Watley and I will be visiting you at lunch with a special treat. All right, next, I have a positive behavior referral for Kennedy Harris from Miss Waters. And Miss Waters checked off positive attitude, responsibility, and good manners. And Miss Waters wrote, Kennedy took great pride in keeping our recess grounds clean by picking up trash that was left behind by others. Thank you, Kennedy. So thank you, Kennedy, for working hard to make sure our recess area stays clean. And students, when you take things outside, please make sure you pick up after yourself. Jackets, trash, there shouldn't be anything left behind after recess. All right, next up, Miss Sherrick with Red Hat Achievers and an update on our Reader Leaderboard.
Good morning. All right, so our Reader Leaderboard, Miss Brenda Mendoza is staying at the top with 83 points, and she is followed by Kirsten, no shouts, Nozomi, Ariel, Sheldon, London, Jacob in third grade, Aria, and Elena. And our top classes, Miss Garvey's class is still in the lead. McConnell's class is in second, and then sixth grade is still dominating the rest of the board with Miss Gable's class, Miss Bryant's class, and Miss Morgan's class. Good job, sixth grade. We have some Red Hat Achievers this morning. In pre-K, we have Carrie Barner, Edward Velasquez, DeBruce Ash. DeBrias Ash. Thank you, Mr. Amerman.
You're welcome.
River Ollis. In Miss Robinson's class, we have Austin Cook. And in third grade, Jacob Cornejo Elenas. They all have reached goal 1. So everybody wear your hats today and keep reading.
All right, talking about meeting reading goals. I saw this email that Miss Ferrari sent out to the whole AKD team, and it talked about some incentives for meeting your school goals. And so this is what I want to say, because I've already had a few sixth graders saying that they're going to work really hard to meet that 3,000 minute goal by the end of April so they can throw water balloons at me. Yes, on Beanstack, which is the new program that we're using to keep up with our reading incentive program. So what I want to say is, challenge accepted. I'm ready. I don't think there's going to be a lot of folks throwing water balloons at me. What I think is going to happen is you're going to reach that second goal, and then you get to put a pie in Miss Watley's face. I'd rather see that, but I would be really excited if we reached our school goal of reading for 3,000 minutes, and I would let a bunch of you throw water balloons at me. That's not a problem at all. Y'all just better be ready. Start practicing. Start practicing, because I think some of you are going to miss when you try to hit me with a water balloon. So let me just one more time. And teachers, I know that Ms. Ferrari sent you this email, and you've already talked about it with your class, but we are using Beanstack this year to keep up with everything. We are not sending home the paper reading logs. Everything is going to be kept up. We're going to keep up with everything digitally. So our school goals, 900 minutes by November 8th. That's coming up. And if we reach that goal, you earn a lollipop. The next goal is by February 8th, and that's 1,800 minutes. And that's when you get to put a pie in Miss Watley's face. And so that's where I want it to end. But it's all right if it doesn't. So 3,000 minutes by the end of April, that's when you get to throw water balloons at me. So let's have some fun with this, and let's make sure we're reading at home and you are keeping up with how many minutes you are reading outside of school. The only way you get better at something is by practicing. So if you want to get better at reading, you have to practice. And so that independent reading time in the classroom is important, and reading at home is important. And you have lots of ways that you can read at home. When you take your Chromebook home, there are some electronic books that you can read at home. And then if you don't have books at home, you just need to come find somebody, because we got plenty of books that you can take home with you. So again, those are our school goals. And then we're going to talk about, oh, I'm sorry. Whoa. Hold on, I'm going to take a step back. So, all right. So these are student goals. Okay. So let me take a step back, because I thought these were overall school goals, because that's what we did last year. So that means I didn't read Ms. Ferrari's email really well. I'm sorry. So this is per student. So students, when you earn 900 minutes, you're going to earn a lollipop. When you read for 1,800 minutes, you get to put a pie in Miss Watley's face. And when you reach your goal of reading for 3,000 minutes, you get to throw water balloons at me. So, shoo, that makes me feel better, Miss Ferrari. It's not going to be the whole school throwing water balloons at me. It's just going to be the students that read for 3,000 minutes.
The district goal to get Coach Reed or Dr. Collins to do something is 2 million minutes.
Gotcha. All right, and so there are district goals, and we'll talk about those on the morning show next week. But I wanted to talk about our school goals. And so again, let me just go back, because I think I confused everyone, and I didn't mean to. And I didn't read Ms. Ferrari's email really well. I just heard a bunch of students talking about throwing water balloons at me yesterday, and I wanted to say something on the morning show. So these are student goals. 900 minutes by November 8th, you get a lollipop. 1,800 minutes by February 8th, you get to put a pie in Miss Watley's face. And 3,000 minutes by April 29th, you get to throw water balloons at me. So I'm going to keep talking about this, because I want you to meet your reading goals. Again, the only way you get better at something is by practicing. All right. So a few more announcements. We don't have any ice cream, and Miss Allie is telling me that chocolate is limited in the office, and so she is also going to be selling a few snack items today. I think Takis and some bags of chocolate chip cookies if you brought some money to buy like an extra snack today. And then I also want to remind you about the Family Fun Fest. Teachers, if any waivers were turned in today, please send them to the office. The Family Fun Fest is from 4 to 6 this afternoon at Heritage Park. And students, we are going to come around with wristbands. If you have not turned in a waiver, you are not getting a wristband. You need the wristband to play on the inflatables. All right, and then I have a backpack that I want to show. This was found on the bus the other day, and I've had it up here for a couple of days, and I keep forgetting to pull it out, and Ms. Ferrari made sure I showed it this morning. So if this is your book bag, please come to the Media Center to claim it. All right, it's time for some Wolf Power as we start our Friday. Are you ready? Repeat after me. I am a good student.
I am a good student.
I am successful.
I am successful.
I can do whatever is asked of me.
I can do whatever is asked of me.
I will be better today than I was yesterday.
I'll be better today than
All right, let me end the morning show the same way I do every day. Don't forget, at AKD, we do things the RCS way. We are ready to learn, courteous, and safe. Have a great day, AKD.